played football, and when I was 15, I had a knee injury, or I had water on the knee, and this doctor says, there's no more football for you this year and no running track. And I went, yo, my track's gone too. And, so my mother knew I lived, dude, to hear my name called out on that loudspeaker.
Man.
That was Farner number 66 in on the tackle. Man, I'd be prancing across that. Ham all the way, dude. So her knowing that part of me, I think might be her in there.
Right.
She got me 6 lessons and rented a flat top K for my birthday. And I took 3 of the lessons, and then the guitar teacher had a hunting accident and called my mother and said, I can't teach the rest of the lessons, and Mark's doing, picking up by his ear and doing all right, just seeing. So have him watch the guys. And I learned how to keep my fingernails on my left hand trim back from this teacher and how to tune that guitar, which is really great. And the little ditty that he showed me, I still play the ditty, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do,
Right.
like a boogie thing, right? But then from there, just watch the guys in the high school band that I hung out with, and I'd watch the chords they're making, and then I'd go, "Hey, Rod," Rod Lester. End up, these guys played with me later in solo bands and are still alive and still doing music today in different bands around. But they'd show me the chord. Oh yeah, man. Oh, okay. And then I just started figuring it out. And Terry Knight and the Pack was a group that was a local Flint band, a local Detroit Flint, and their bass player got drafted, and they asked me if I wanted to play bass for the Pack. I said, hell yes, man, I'll play bass. I can play bass. I never played bass before, but I played tuba in the band in school.
Right, same thing.
Yeah. So I played bass with them, and then and went off and played with Dick Wagner, who was a guitar player for Alice Cooper. Wrote some Air Supply hits, wrote Only Women Bleed, and Dick had a group called the Bossmen, and I played with those guys and wrote my first song because Dick's inspiration to me. He said, you can write music, you can, because he's a great songwriter. I mean, it just comes to him. He says, you can do this, Farner. And I sat up one night after he told me I could do it, and I wrote Heartbreaker.
No.
Yeah,
that was your first song?
My first song, dude. It was working, and Dick would show me chord inversions that I could. He said, "You don't have to go all the way back down to get that. It's right here." And show me that again.
Right.
So all that, forming who I am today with my style, and I'm not the lightning fast shredder, but I like to hear my acts sing. Mm-hmm. I like to have it say something, like Hendrix. He was like my guitar god, and Steve Cropper, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh, funk just dripping from his strings and fingers.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. We all listened to it, and we would do cover tunes back with those bands, but we'd do all this R&B stuff, and people loved it.